In today's video, I'm going to go over NIO. I'm going to talk about what the options market is pricing in this week for the stock, as well as some Fibonacci levels that I've drawn for you guys. And when I take a look at NIO, I see that it's positive on the day. It was negative, however, it's turning green as this market is trying to find a bottom and it's trending positive. We see in the S&P, the ticks are still negative. They're trying to go positive. You look across the board, you see all of our indices in the red. They were worse, and they are slowly recovering. So on a day like today, you have to be aware of market risk, meaning when the baskets of good, our indexes go down, there's not much you can do to protect a stock, even if it's an amazing stock. You just look across the board. You see these big names like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Tesla. They're all in the red. So there's not many green stocks across the board. You look in our indices, you see financials are now turning green, as well as consumer staples, but it's ugly out there right now. But let's focus on NIO today. And NIO has a market cap of $58 billion. And on a year-to-date, NIO is down 30%. When you compare it to Tesla, Tesla's down 14%. But we're not talking about Tesla today. We're talking about NIO. And just taking a look at NIO on an intraday, it's recovered since the bell hit, and we're trending higher as we speak. Now, it has some negative articles coming out. We see that NIO sold $31 million in factory equipment to Tesla to get through a hard time. We also see what's happening with NIO. China is going through some tensions right now. So on a day like today, you have to ask yourself, do you believe in this company going forward? And when we take a look at this on an RSI, we see the RSI is sitting at 35. We see the chalk and money flow is gone negative. And we see an accumulation distribution that is also negative as well in this stock. But keep in mind, it has an implied volatility of 95%, so this is a volatile stock to say the least. When we take a look at it on an expected move, this is what the option market prices in week by week. And this week, they priced in a $3.27 move in NIO, with that lower edge being $40.08. You can see it will well past that level in today's tape. However, we're starting to tick higher. So for that, we'll take it on a week to date, and we'll put on some drawings here. So here are some levels we see in NIO. The 1 sigma, which was 40.08, you can see we broke that yesterday, and we haven't came close since. 2 standard deviation will play 36.81, and we see the 2.5 sigma at 35.18. It doesn't look like NIO is falling. However, the 3 sigma on the week was 33.54, but it doesn't look like we're heading that way. I want to point out the 61% Fibonacci is one of the biggest Fibonacci levels out there, and that's sitting at 35.94. So if we zoom in on this thing and just take a closer look, we can just see that level played a pretty big pivot. We broke off that right out the gates, and we haven't touched it since. So going forward, we zoom out and just take a look at the bigger picture here in NIO. You can see the Fibonacci's that I've drawn. It would be nice to see the 38% Fibonacci, which is 47.80, come get tagged. However, we're about $10 off from those levels, so it needs to get some momentum going. It's down fairly large on the year, but again, if you really like this stock, you want to have some cash on the sidelines. You don't want to go all in ever in a position. Cash is a position too, and on days when we see the market in the red, which overall it's been a pretty brutal session the past 2 weeks, you have to be prepared for days like today. Also, you have to ask yourself, is the Federal Reserve going to let this market fall? Just take a look at the NASDAQ. We've come quite a long way since a year ago. You can just see we had that heavy drop, and it's been trend up for the most part since, and things have been getting a little bit rocky lately. I'll go over more macro breakdown in today's video at the end of the day, but today's video is just focused on NIO. One of the biggest levels to look out for in NIO is $35.94. Going forward, you want to stay above that level, as that is an extremely strong pivot in this stock. Staying above that level is bullish. Getting below that level gets a little bit scary, and potentially that 78% Fibonacci at 27.50, which would be the next Fibonacci level that it could potentially fall to. But again, you have to take it week by week and what the options market is pricing in. But that's all for NIO. If you have enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up. It means a lot when you guys are liking my videos. Also, if you're new to my channel, I do macro stock market breakdowns. I do it at the end of the day, just kind of what's going on in the market. I'll decipher today's tape for you guys. It'll probably be posted around a little after 5 o'clock. If you're into that, tune in later today. But other than that, guys, I'll see you in tonight's video. Have a great day. Take care. Peace!